Hello crafty friends, it's Stephanie. This is Sunday, January, I believe, 29. And as you can see, I went again to Tuesday morning, not an hour after I posted that I was not going to go watch anybody's haul videos and I was not going to go to Tuesday morning. I had to go somewhere, and before I knew it, my car was in the parking lot at Tuesday morning because I had plenty of time before I had to get wherever it was I was going. So I decided to run in and see what they had. I'm trying to get something up here. Okay, so what did I buy? I bought a lot. Well, not a lot. I didn't go until it was like 3:15 in the afternoon, so I was hoping and wishing that everything would have been picked over and gone. But as you can see, no, it was still there. They had several jars of her glitters, which that's what I was grabbing. They had this lapis blue in there as well, and I think another blue that was a slightly different shade. I've had this jar for several years. Her glitter, I don't know if you can tell how fine that glitter is, the grain on that, but a little bit goes a long way, and it doesn't flake off your projects. It lays really nicely when you glitter up your projects, and you don't need a whole lot, I think, because of that, if that made sense. Anyways, these are the colors I got. They were only 99 cents a jar, which is crazy. I got, what is this one? Smoky Quartz, which is really pretty in person. It's kind of an antique gold with almost a brown copper look in there. Really pretty. And then I picked up gold, because you can never have too much gold. And I picked up just plain white. Well, this is crystal. Oh, and the SKU on the glitters is 1786570 for the crystal. The smoky quartz is 1786571, and the gold is 1786574. And I grabbed, they only had 2 packs of the embossing powder in white, black, and this kind of ivory color. And I love her embossing powders. I have it in a couple of different colors. Highly recommend her embossing powders. It's a really super fine grain. And again, like with the glitters, a little bit goes a long way. $2.99 for this pack. Fantastic deal. 1786563 is the SKU. And I picked up the last 2 tubes of her glue, 99 cents a bottle, 1786579. And just to show you, this is the same. Well, they covered it up with the sticker, but it is 4 ounces. Let me try to take the sticker back so you can see. It is 4 ounces, same size as the $6 Scotch Quick Dry, and just as good in my humble opinion. 99 cents. So again, that SKU is 1786579. And I grabbed a pack. They only had 2 of the kind of chunky glitters, and I thought these might work well in, because of the size, they might work well in shakers. And I love that kind of diamond cut on the glitter. I don't know if you can see that. This was $7.99 for the 12 pack. 1786560 is the SKU. And I grabbed some scissors. I was really happy to find this. I almost grabbed some Fiskars scissors yesterday when I was there, but I decided no. But I was hoping to find Martha Stewart tools. I love her craft knife, and of course her bone folders and the scoreboard. I was hoping to find punches. They had no punches there. This was the only quote-unquote tool that I found. It was the scissors. Heavy-duty titanium. The SKU is 1786505, and that was $7.99, which is crazy good deal. And that's what they look like, and they have a protective cover. I only picked up a handful of stickers. They had a ton of stickers, and little pearl bling packets about like yay big, but I skipped on those because I have more than enough bling. This three-dimensional blocks. The only thing I don't like, which I'm hoping I'll be able to take it off without damaging the rest of the stem on here, is that they put the tag, you know, like it, of the name of the flower on some of these. And anyways, only 99 cents for this. 1786543 is that SKU. And I got some Cosmos. Really pretty. And they're embossed. That's what I was looking at there. All of them appear to be embossed. Dimensional flowers, again with the little flag tag on it. The SKU is 1786547. And I grabbed 2 packs of these. I'm not sure why. I think that was a mistake on my part. But it's layered dogwood. And they've got micro beads for the center. And all of the flowers are glittered. And this is not very, it's on a pop dot, but I think that's the only dimension there is to it. It's not a dimensional layered flower. That SKU is 1786533. And then I got some narcissus, I can't ever say that word. This flower. And these have the real pretty gem centers. And that SKU is 1786548. And lastly, I got these hydrangeas. And hydrangeas are my absolute favorite. And I love that you get different colors in here. With the little pearl center. 1786518 is that SKU. And that is my little Martha Stewart haul. I may pop back in there Tuesday after work and see if they have anything else, you know, if anything new comes in. This was all set up on an end cap. They didn't have anything in the actual craft aisle. So look at the end caps. They also had another end cap that was all planner stuff. And there was one lady that she was on her way out the store, and she happened to glance over to see where I went, because you know how shoppers are. They see you heading for something and they're kind of like, what'd she find? What'd she find? And she came around the corner to see, I guess, to see where I went. And then she, you know, oh my gosh, I would have totally missed this. So if you're not in the know, when you're at Tuesday morning, make sure you check all of the end caps and the side strips of the end caps, because they like to hide stuff. Anyways, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and have a great Sunday evening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.